Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Farm Science Review 2020 online edition. Today we're going to have a Ohio AgrAbility Assistive Technology vendor highlight with K M Manufacturing. We are here with Mark from K M Manufacturing, and we want to talk to you today about chronic pain you may experience from entering or exiting tractors, as well as riding in the tractor seat for long hours. We all know that sitting in that tractor seat for long hours can only enhance the pain of um, different back and neck conditions. And so, Mark has a couple of pieces of assistive technology we're going to highlight today to um, maybe help change how you feel when you get out of that tractor from the long harvest hours or the long planting hours. So, welcome, Mark. If you want to go ahead and talk about some of the assistive technology you've helped us with in the past.
Okay, great. Thanks, Rachel. Welcome to our virtual tent. We do a lot of work with Ohio AgrAbility and AgrAbility organizations across the nation. One of the biggest improvements that we usually are able to implement is a vast improvement over the original seat that came in tractor, especially if it's a little bit older tractor. Uh, Many times, if the application will permit, we try to specify a grammar seat. Um, Grammar was engineered in Germany, and the Europeans were quite a ways ahead of the US as far as trying to determine a set of specs that would isolate the operator from injury. Um, and so the seats are engineered with that in mind. Most of the grammar seats will have a couple of isolators in them, or an isolator can be added. You have an isolator which kind of controls the shock vertically. That is the up and down movement that you get when you bounce across a rough field. We try to isolate that shock a little bit. And then we also, many of the grammar seats do incorporate a fore and aft isolator, which if you're pulling a large piece of tillage equipment or a heavy wagon or something like that behind the tractor, you can get a lot of jerking forward and backwards. So that fore and aft isolator will isolate you from taking all the shock of that movement. And many of the grammar seats too are engineered with very ergonomic cushions. A lot of the cushions have a six-way adjustment, so you can adjust the angle. You can actually extend the cushion out if you're taller, which means that the seat won't be putting pressure on points like your mid-thigh or mid-back. Most of our seats do have a backrest extension as well. So if you are taller, you can actually lean back in the seat and rest against a backrest. Many times, if the tractor is large enough, we can also incorporate a swivel into the seat. The swivels will move anywhere from 30 to 180 degrees. So that will really help with the ease of entry and exit in a lot of cases, and can also assist in rear vision if you're wanting to see an implement that's towed behind the tractor. If you tilt the seat 30 degrees, you can see a lot better. So that kind of covers the seats. The other big improvement that we can make on the older tractors is the addition of an aftermarket step. Many of the older tractors did not have very safe steps. Usually had a very steep incline with no handrails and a very small step. So most of our steps include a 30-degree angle to climb up the step. They do include safety handrail that you can hold on to all the way up the stairs. Most of our steps are anywhere from 10 to 14 inches wide. They also feature a non-slip open style design. So if you have some mud on your shoes or so forth, you don't have to worry about slipping on the step. We also offer a fourth step option for many of our steps, so you can actually get the steps closer to the ground if you need the ability to get on the tractor easier that way. So K&M makes a wide variety of products too. So we can help you out with mirrors, LED lights, any of the other things that you might have an interest in if you're updating your tractor.
Well, thank you, Mark. Again, if you find yourself in that category of needing an easier way to enter or exit your tractor or a better seat to ride those long hours in, you can visit tractorseats.com and see what K M Manufacturing has available. If you need assistance through Ohio AgrAbility, please visit Ohio AgrAbility at agrability.osu.edu. We would love to speak with you about um, our services and help you out with that. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and check out all the rest of the Farm Science Review 2020 online content available.